from Mariah Citrus School.
Hello, I'm Aiden Jolette from Momont Elementary.
I'm Brielle Laundrie and I'm from Keysville Elementary School.
I'm Sam Gagno and I'm from Chazy.
I'm Delenn Cox and I'm from Beekmantown Middle School.
Hi, I'm Evan Ock from Beekmantown Elementary School.
My name is Amelia Caslow from Mariah Central School.
Hello, my name is Alea Rose, and I am from Cumberland Head Elementary School. I am Braden Armstrong, and I am from Mariah Central School.
Hi, I am Eli Sargent from Northern Adirondack Central School.
My name is Kennedy Painter from Morrisonville Elementary School.
I'm Jane Kimball from Westport Central School.
I am Isaac Hathaway from Peru Elementary School.
I'm Isabella Zagrist. I'm from Saranac Elementary School.
I am Caleb Holzer from Willsboro Central School.
I'm Gabrielle Mazat from Westport Central School.
I'm Dean Kelly from Saranac Middle School.
My name is Kennedy Keefe and I'm from AuSable Forks Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Bronson and I'm from Rouse's Point Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Tess Dumas and I'm from Moore's Elementary School.
Hello, I'm Kyler Carlo from Peru Elementary School.
My name is Aiden Ryan. I'm from Northern Adirondack Central School.
I'm Bennett D. Dominicus from Oak Street Elementary School.
I'm Ophelia Langto from Peru Middle School.
I'm Charlotte Faber from Westport Central School.
Bridget O'Hara, and I'm from Ticonderoga Middle School.
I'm Evan Mulders from Saranac Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Audrey Cook, and I'm from Ticonderoga Middle School.
I'm Charlotte Smith from Morrisonville Elementary School.
I am Julia Gagne, and I am from Moores Elementary School.
I'm Lauren Ganger from Saranac Middle School.
Hi, I'm Eliza Strum, and I'm from Ticonderoga Middle School.
I'm Mallory Arnold, and I'm from Willsboro.
I'm Con Seneca Rock, and I'm from AuSable Valley Middle School.
My name is Kayla Smith, and I'm from Westport Central School.
Hi, I'm Mayla Blaze from Cumberland Head Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Eamon Graves from Stafford Middle School.
I'm Noah LeBombard from Stafford Middle School.
I'm Danielle Retha from Willsboro Central School.
My name is Brecken Smith. I'm from Westport Central School.
Nate Sand, Beekman Town.
My name is Scotland LeClaire, and I'm from Northern Adirondack Central School.
I'm Gabe Gilbo. I'm from Mariah Central School.
I'm Daniel Alexis, and I'm from Oak Street School, and I'm in 5th grade.
I'm Quinn Atwood from Peru Central School.
My name is Evan Ryan. I go to Northern Adirondack Central School.
I'm Hayden Shad from Rouse's Point Elementary School.
I'm Andrew Denial, and I'm from Saranac Middle School.
My name's Gavin, and I'm from Willsboro Central School.
I'm Stacey Alexis, and I'm in Stafford Middle School, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Evan Patry, and I'm from Peru Middle School.
name is Brady Boris, and I'm from Northern Adirondack Central School.
I'm Winter Morris, and I'm from Northeastern Clinton.
Lauren Lapierre from Beekmantown Elementary.
My name is Elena Pilon, and I am from Shazy Central Rural School.
My name is Natalia Santos, and I'm from Keysville Elementary School.
My name is Brant Keefe, and I'm from AuSable Valley Elementary School.
I'm Colton Kier, and I'm from Beekmantown Middle School.
I'm Sylvia Tardif, and I'm from AuSable Valley Central School.
I'm Elle Emery, and I'm from Oma Elementary School. I'm Reagan Morgan, and I'm from Willsboro Central School.
Great job by the students. We're very proud of the students, as I know you are as well. But I'd like to offer a good evening. My name is Paul Savage. I'm the school superintendent of the AuSable Valley Central School District, and it really is our honor to be the host tonight. We're very proud of our students. That in itself was a big feat, to stand up here in front of everybody and to be able to say their name and walk straight and not fall. That's a big task, and they did a great job. So one more big round of applause for them, please. Before we begin with the stars of the show, we do need to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if I could ask everyone to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. It is my great pleasure to welcome everyone here today to the 18th Annual Regional Spelling Bee. The AuSable Valley Central School District is honored and pleased to be hosting this event tonight. We're very proud of all the students, as I mentioned. Tonight, they're everybody's students. They're not just AuSable Valley students, there's everybody's students. They're the regional students, and they're the best that we have, and you should be very proud of them, and we're proud of them. We wish them all a big congratulations, first and foremost, to make it to this level, and second of all, we wish them luck tonight. They're all winners. They're all part of the youth and the pride that we have in our youth and the programs that we offer for students. They show what that's all about. So we're very proud of them. You should be very proud of them. And we look forward to all that they're doing tonight. With that also, I do want to say also that I do have the MC here tonight. And it's my honor and pleasure to introduce Master of Ceremonies for the evening. He is the Health Safety Risk Management Specialist for the Champlain Valley Educational Services Region, the Master of Ceremonies for the AuSable Awards, and a former elementary school teacher. This is the 5th time he has served as the Masters of Ceremonies for this program, and we're very pleased to have him again here this year. He is Jess Sisson from the Champlain Valley Educational Services, and I'd like to welcome him. Thank you, Mr. Sisson. Thank you.
Hello and welcome, everyone. And you know what? You should all be so proud of yourselves as well. How about a round of applause for yourself? Okay. So thank you again. It's my pleasure to be here at AuSable Valley Central School. Thank you, Mr. Savage, and the AuSable Valley Central School District for hosting this contest this year. And as you can imagine, an event such as this does not come together on its own. We extend our thanks and appreciation to all the volunteers who have worked so hard to make this event possible for the students in our region. At this time, I would like to introduce the people who have so graciously given of their time and talents so that the 18th annual Regional Spelling Bee could take place tonight. The readers this evening are Elaine Rice. And is Elaine in the room? There she is. There's Elaine Rice. And Elaine is a retired high school English teacher and currently a Champlain Valley Educational Services English Language Arts Facilitator. And Joy DeMars is Joy. Thank you, Joy. And Joy is a retired high school English teacher from Plattsburgh City School District. So thank you both. Elaine has selected the words, will pronounce them for the spellers, and has created sentences to illustrate their meanings. She will also provide the definitions and word origins when requested by the speller. The spelling judges this evening are John Douglas, Town of Blackbrook Supervisor. Wave your hand in the air, John. Sandy Senecal, Town of AuSable Supervisor. And one of my favorite people on the planet, Janet Dupree, a former New York State Assemblywoman. Janet's been a big supporter of the AuSable Awards for years, so thank you, Janet, for all you've done for the students in our region. The scoring judges this evening are Dan Valenzuela, principal at the William A. Fritz Center, which is CBS. Sarah Hackett, a lecturer at SUNY Plattsburgh. And she's in the teacher education department. So the rules coordinator this evening is Cindy LaFountain. Where's Cindy? There she is. And Cindy is a grade 5 teacher at the Peru Elementary School. I know, there's a lot. There's a lot. We'll get there. So, we extend our appreciation to AuSable Valley Central School students. Are there any students here from AuSable who are acting as escorts and ushers? If so, stand up and be recognized. How about a round of applause for them? Oh, and some good news. For the second year in a row, the members of the Spelling Bee Auxiliary are serving soup and finger sandwiches in the high school gym at midnight. So keep that in mind. So we have a big round of applause for them. And finally, the Regional Spelling Bee Committee who organized this event, and their names are listed in the program. If we could have all the Spelling Bee members stand up and be recognized, please. Stand up. Thank you. And you wouldn't know it, but they meet where I work, and it seems like they're meeting every other week for the entire, it probably feels like that to them too. But they put a lot of time into this, so another round of applause for all of them. And someone who's not here, but always has been here, there's a CVS employee who's retiring in the next month, right? In the next month, and she's been here from the very first spelling bee all the way through. This was going to be her swan song. Unfortunately, she fell and was injured, and she couldn't be here tonight. So how about we give maybe a really loud thank you to Miss Jane Landry of CVES in absentee. Thank you, Jane. So 18 years, think about that. That's a long time. So the spelling bee can now legally vote, all right? They can buy a house. They can do all kinds of things. They pay taxes now. How cool is that? So, all right. Anything for Jane? I guess that's it. Okay, so moving right along. I would like to take this moment to recognize tonight's spellers. That's all of you. Their motivation, poise, and courage motivation, poise, and courage have brought them here tonight. Despite tonight's outcome, these young people are already winners in their schools, school buildings, and grade levels. So as you can see, each participant is wearing a color-coded sign. So when I call the colors, why don't you raise them up, okay? Each color represents a grade level. Grade 4 is blue. All the fours, all the blues up in the air. All right. Grade 5 is red. Grade 6 is green. We can do this. I feel positive, confident we can do this. Grade 7 is orange. See all the oranges? Nice. And grade 8 is yellow. All right. At the conclusion of each round, there will be a brief pause while the judges confer, and we ask for your patience as they work to determine the winners. All audience members are reminded that they must refrain from spelling the words out loud or showing signs to the spellers. We also ask that you hold your applause until the end of each round, rather than applauding each individual contestant. We're almost there, I promise. If you need to exit the auditorium at any time, please wait until the end of the round to do so. Please also refrain from taking pictures of the spellers during the spelling of a word. In addition, we request that all grade level winners and the grand champion remain for photos after the presentation of awards for this evening. Good luck to all of you spellers. Wait. I know you're probably all really nervous. Yep, I know. So do what I do, okay? Take your neck and do this for me. Now go the other way. Take your hands and shake them like that. Now move your shoulders like this. Now do all three. All right, you ready now? Good luck to all of our spellers. It is now my privilege to introduce our first reader for this evening, Elaine Rice.
Are we all set? Can you hear me? If somebody say no. If you can't hear me, that's going to be trouble. So I want to make sure that I'm positioned here. Hopefully you can hear me when you're standing at the mic. Okay? Before we get started, there are 2 or 3 things I just want to mention to you. One is that as you get up to spell, number 1 won't have this happen because there's no one ahead of her. But when number 1 finishes spelling her word, the judges will raise the flag, and then number 2 should begin walking up while number 1 walks back, so that we don't wait till that person gets back to the seat before we start walking, okay? Feel free to ask questions as I dictate a word. I will give you the word, the sentence, and the word again, and if you want to know language of origin or a definition, or if you want me to repeat something, or if you want to know what part of speech it is, just be sure to feel free to ask. If you choose to change your spelling, if you start to spell and then you decide that you don't think that's quite right and you want to start over again, make sure that you say correction and then start your second spelling. You've heard all these before, but I just want to remind you of them again. Please make sure that you speak clearly. Those of you who have kind of a soft voice, make sure you get that mic situated so that it's going to be right for you, and speak very clearly into that microphone so we know that you're saying a P as opposed to a B, or you don't go to the end and say I-O-N, because we need to hear I-O-N. Make sure that the judges can surely understand your spelling. And again, after you've finished, you don't look to me to see if it's right. You look right over here to the judges, and I will too, and make sure that whatever your word is either green, meaning it's correct, or it's red, meaning that you didn't quite get it right. Anybody have any questions before we get started? No questions. That's a great sign. So already, good luck to each and every one of you, and number 1 speller should be ready to come to the mic, please. word is menu or menu. Look at the menu even though you think you know what you want. Menu.
Menu. M-E-N-U. Menu.
Bangle. Sometimes my sister wears a single bangle bracelet, and sometimes she wears 5 or 6. Bangle.
Bangle. B-A-N-G-E-L. Bangle.
Zero. We have had several below 0 days this winter. Zero.
Zero. Z-E-R-O. Zero.
Reptile. The reptile exhibit included snakes, alligators, turtles, and lizards. Reptile.
Reptile. R-E-P-T-I-L-E. Reptile.
Cupid. Cupid, a favorite Valentine character, is a winged boy holding a bow and arrow. Cupid.
Cupid. C-U-P-I-D. Cupid.
Hamster. My little brother was not expecting his new hamster to race on his wheel all evening. Hamster.
Hamster. H-A-M-P-S-T-E-R. Hamster.
Robot. Surgeons can now use a robot to perform some procedures in an operation. Robot.
Robot. R-O-B-O-T. Robot.
Holster. A holster is a case for carrying a firearm, a knife, or even a heart monitor. Holster.
Holster. H-O-L-S-T-E-R. Holster.
Bluff. A section of Lake Champlain shoreline south of Plattsburgh is called Bluff Point because of its steep, high cliffs, or bluff. Bluff.
Bluff. B-L-U-F-F. Bluff.
Mart. Mart is another word for shop or market, as in Kmart or Walmart. Mart.
Mart. M-A-R-T. Mart.
Stripe. Many flags are similar, but the star and stripe pattern of the American flag is unique. Stripe.
Stripe. S-T-R-I-P. Stripe.
Jerky. A favorite snack at our house is beef jerky. Jerky.
Jerky. J-E-R-K-Y. Jerky.
Pecan or pecan. Pecan bark is an easy treat of a melted chocolate and pecan mixture which hardens and then is broken into pieces. Pecan or pecan.
Pecan. P-E-C-A-N. Pecan.
School. Most school days end between 2 and 3:30 p.m. School.
School. S-C-O, correction, S-C-H-O-O-L, school.
Panic. The firemen told us to have and practice home escape routes so that we would not panic. Panic.
Panic. P-A-N-I-C.
Pesto. Pesto is a sauce made primarily of basil, garlic, oil, and cheese. Pesto.
Pesto. P-E-S-T-O. Pesto.
Orange. The preschool children were excited to mix red and yellow paints to make orange. Orange.
Orange. O-R-A-N-G-E. Orange.
Jungle. A jungle grows where few or no tall trees block the sunlight, allowing a tangled web of bushes, plants, and vines to grow. Jungle.
Jungle. J-U-N-G-L-E. Jungle.
Mascot. The peacock is the symbol or mascot of NBC and Channel 5. Mascot.
Mascot. M-A-S-C-O-T. Mascot.
Bandit. A bandit is an outlaw or a robber, or in the animal world, a fox getting into the chicken coop. Bandit.
Bandit. B-A-N-D-I-T. Bandit.
Nosh. After practice, chips and salsa is one of my brother's choice treats to nosh or munch on. Nosh.
Nosh. N-O-S-H. Nosh.
Mammoth. Anything described as mammoth is enormous or immense. Mammoth.
Mammoth. M-A-M-M-O-T-H. Mammoth.
Vampire. My best friend refuses to go to any movie that has vampire characters. Vampire.
Vampire. V-A-M-P-I-R-E. Vampire.
Walrus. A walrus, which can be found in Arctic waters, has long ivory tusks, tough wrinkled skin, and stiff whiskers. Walrus.
Walrus. W-A-L-R-U-S. Walrus.
Bundle. On such a windy day, the paper boy worried about keeping his bundle of papers secure. Bundle.
Bundle. B-U-N-D-L-E. Bundle.
Gruff. Our bus driver looks and sounds a little gruff, but he is such a kind, patient man. Gruff.
Gruff. G-R-U-F-F. Gruff.
Dune. A sand dune is a ridge or hill of sand piled up by the wind. Dune.
Dune. D-U-N-E. Dune.
Wigwam. A wigwam is a Native American dwelling made from a dome-shaped network of poles overlaid with bark, twigs, and hides. Wigwam.
Wigwam. W-I-G-W-A-M. Wigwam.
Skunk. One evening, when a skunk crossed the yard not far from where I stood, I headed for the house. Skunk.
Skunk. S-K-U-N-K. Skunk.
Sumo. The athlete being interviewed said that he had competed as a sumo wrestler. Sumo.
Sumo. S-U-M-O. Sumo.
Bongo. A bongo is one of a pair of small connected drums played with the hands. Bongo.
Bongo. B-O-N-G-O. Bongo.
Buffalo. A big, shaggy-maned animal having short horns, heavy forequarters, and a large, muscular hump is a buffalo. Buffalo.
Buffalo. B-U-F-F-A-L-O. Buffalo.
Tuna. Tuna is among the swiftest fish, popular with fishermen because of its fighting spirit. Tuna.
Tuna. T-U-N-A. Tuna.
Bamboo. Bamboo is a hollow stem grass used for food as well as furniture, utensils, and construction. Bamboo.
Bamboo. B-A-M-B-O-O. Bamboo.
Garage, or garage. We needed to build a new garage since we remodeled and made our old one part of our house. Garage.
Garage. G-R-A-G-E.
Noodle. A flat ribbon-shaped pasta is called a noodle. Noodle.
Noodle. N-O-O-D-L-E. Noodle.
Fife. In the parade, those playing the fife used a small flute having 6 to 8 finger holes but no keys. Fife.
Fife. F-I-F-E.
Slave. Harriet Tubman, herself a slave, was a famous leader of the Underground Railroad in the 1850s. Slave.
Slave. S-L-A-V-E. Slave.
Waffle. It's a real treat when Mom gets out the waffle iron and offers a choice of syrup or fruits on a waffle. Waffle.
Waffle. W-A-F-F-L-E. Waffle.
Tattle. In a get-along gang story, Lolly Squirrel is known to share secrets or tattle whenever she learns new information.
Tattle. Tattle. T-A-D-D-L-E. Tattle.
Could you repeat what you just spelled exactly as you spelled it?
T-A-D-D-L-E.
Crimp. A pastry cook will crimp the outer edge of a pie crust to seal it. Crimp.
Crimp. C-R-I-M-P. Crimp.
Package. The post office employee weighed the package to find the cost to send it. Package.
Package. P-A-C-K-A-G-E. Package.
Rabbit. Last summer and fall, I often saw a rabbit pause and then scurry across our lawn. Rabbit.
Rabbit. R-A-B-B-I-T.
Decoy. Duck hunters are known to use a decoy to attract other ducks to an area. Decoy.
Decoy. D-E-C-O-Y. Decoy.
Screen. A screen on every window makes it easy for us to get fresh air into camp each spring. Screen.
Screen. S-C-R-E-E-N. Screen.
Ticket. A movie ticket is usually a welcome gift for a birthday present. Ticket.
T-I-C-K-E-T. Ticket.
Snuff. The fireman reminded us to always snuff out a burning candle before leaving the house or going to bed. Snuff.
Snuff. S-N-U-F-F. Snuff.
Totem. Every winter, kids in our neighborhood build snowmen and decorate totem poles when good packing snow falls. Totem.
Totem. T-O-T-E-M. Totem.
Woodchuck. Farmers do not like to find woodchuck holes in the middle of their fields. Woodchuck.
Woodchuck. W-O-O-D-C-H-U-C-K. Woodchuck.
Scow. In the 1950s and 60s, a scow was used to transport cows and heavy farm machinery to and from Valcour Island. Scow.
Can you repeat the word, please?
The word is scow.
Scow. S-C-O-W. Scow.
Opera. My friend's mother did a lot of sewing and quilting and always listened to opera as she stitched. Opera.
Opera. O-P-E-R-A. Opera.
Sugar. That lemonade needs a bit more sugar. Sugar.
Sugar. S-U-G-A-R. Sugar.
Denim. My sister and I chose different denim jackets so we would not fight about them. Denim.
Denim. D-E-N-I-M. Denim.
Kringle. If you own a sailboat, you no doubt know that a kringle is a loop at the corner of a sail to which a line is attached. Kringle.
Kringle. C-R-I-N-G-L-E. Kringle.
Harpoon. Whale fishermen may use a harpoon or barbed spear when they hunt. Harpoon.
H-A-R-P-O-O-N. Harpoon.
AuSable. An Asian weasel whose fur is very dark brown, almost black, is called a sable and gives us another word for black. Sable.
Sable. S-A-B-L-E. Sable.
Deluxe. If you want lettuce and tomato added to your sandwich or burger, order a deluxe. Deluxe.
Deluxe. D-E-L-U-X-E. Deluxe.
Lemon. The lemon and honey cough drop seem to quiet my cough. Lemon.
Lemon. L-E-M-O-N. Lemon.
Floss. After my checkup, the dentist gave me a new toothbrush, toothpaste, and dental floss. Floss.
Floss. F-L-O-S-S. Floss.
Shampoo. Everyone in our family seems to have a different favorite shampoo. Shampoo.
Shampoo. S-H-A-M-P-O-O. Shampoo.
Cotton. The tag said 50% cotton and 50% polyester. Cotton.
C-O-T-T-O-N.
Everybody's all set? All grades are all set? Are we all set for round two? Okay. Judges, are we all set for round two? Okay, stellar number one, please. Staple. If you have more than one page, use a paper clip or staple to keep the pages together. Staple.
Staple. S-T-A-P-L-E. Staple.
Tofu. Tofu is sometimes called bean curd since it is a soybean product. Tofu.
Tofu. T-O-F-U. Tofu.
Ballot. When we voted for class officers, we each had our own paper ballot. Ballot.
Ballot. B-A-L-L-O-T. Ballot.
Tornado. Thankfully, the possible tornado predicted for our area did not occur. Tornado.
Tornado. Tornado. Tornado.
Cashew. A roasted cashew is my favorite of mixed nuts. Cashew.
Cashew. CASHU. Cashew.
Leotard. The color of the dancer's practice leotard signified nothing except personal choice. Leotard.
Leotard. L E A T A R D. Leotard.
Unity. So much is accomplished when a group focuses on common goals and unity. Unity.
Unity. U-N-I-T-Y. Unity.
Admiral. In the Navy or Coast Guard, the insignia of an admiral is 4 stars. Admiral.
Admiral. A-D-M-I-R-A-L. Admiral.
Tundra. The tundra is an Arctic area above the tree line where mosses and dwarf shrubs are the chief vegetation. Tundra.
Tundra. T-U-N-D-R-A. Tundra.
Splice. At camp, a rope broke, so Dad had to splice it by overlapping the strands and weaving them together. Splice.
Splice. S-P-L-I-C-E. Splice.
Hurricane. A hurricane usually weakens as it moves over land, as it needs the warm seawater for its energy. Hurricane.
Hurricane. H-U-R-R-I-C-A-N-E. Hurricane.
Shogun. A shogun was a military governor ruling Japan in the mid-1800s. Shogun.
Shogun. S-H-O-G-U-N-N-Y. Oh, correction, sorry. S-H-O-G-U-N.
Fresco. A fresco is a painting done on fresh, moist plaster using water-based colors. Fresco.
Fresco. F-R-E-S-C-O. Fresco.
Etch. Acid or a laser is used to etch or eat into a hard surface to create an initial or a design. Etch.
Etch. E-T-C-H. Etch.
Rupture. Because of a rupture or a break in the water line, our street was closed for some time. Rupture.
Rupture. Rupture. R-U-P-T-U-R-E. Rupture.
Library. Do you have a library card at your local public library? Library.
Library. Library. Library.
Mentor. Our coach is a definite mentor because he models our drills, he listens to team reactions, and he expects and respects individual and team effort. Mentor.
Mentor. mentor. Mentor.
Cobalt. Cobalt is an element known for its hardness and strength, used for making cutting tools and even jet engines. Cobalt.
Cobalt. C-O-B-A-L-T. Cobalt.
Strict. For safety and fairness in competition, rules for athletes are somewhat strict. Strict.
Strict. S-T-R-I-C-T. Strict.
Frolic. After a January snowstorm, a TV viewer shared a photo of horses enjoying their frolic in the snow. Frolic.
Frolic. F-R-O-L-I-C. Frolic.
Hogan or Hogan. A Hogan, a Navajo Indian dwelling made of logs and mud with its door facing east, is called a Hogan or Hogan.
Hogan. H-O-G-A-N. Hogan.
Thermal. Thermal blankets or thermal clothing is designed to prevent the loss of body heat. Thermal.
Thermal. T-H-E-R-M-A-L. Thermal.
Inferno. Those fighting the California wildfires described the blaze as an inferno. Inferno.
Inferno. I-N-F-E-R-N-O. Inferno.
Alamo. A famous San Antonio tourist attraction is the Alamo. Alamo.
Could you say the word again?
Alamo.
Alamo. A-L-I-M-O. Alamo.
Ditto. Coming in from the below zero weather, Mom said, "It's so cold." And Dad added, ditto. Ditto.
D-I-T-T-O. Ditto.
Muddle. Opening the drawer, I found a muddle. Old coupons, recipes, newspaper clippings, just a disorganized mess. Muddle.
Can you please repeat the word?
Muddle.
Muddle. M-U-T-T-L-E. Muddle.
Would you repeat the word just as you spelled it, please?
M-U-T-T-L-E.
Hickory. Hickory, used for cabinets and furniture and flooring, is a beautiful hardwood having contrasting light and dark grains. Hickory.
Hickory. H-I-C-K-O-R-Y. Hickory.
Melba. Sometimes a slice of thin, crisp Melba toast is offered to a baby whose teeth are coming in. Melba.
Melba. M-E-L-B-A. Melba.
Message. No one left a message, so our plans must not have changed. Message.
Message. M-E-S-S-A-G-E. Message.
Diplomat. A diplomat in business or in government is one who can discuss differing opinions without argument and hostility. Diplomat.
Diplomat. D-I-P-L-O-M-A-T. Diplomat.
Easel. Each person in our art class works at an easel as we do our drawings and paintings. Easel.
Easel. E-I-Z-L-E. Easel.
Pickle. Mom turns any extra of cucumbers or cauliflower into a pickle. Pickle.
Pickle. P-I-C-K-L-E. Pickle.
Ninja. In Japan, a ninja, or person trained in ancient martial arts, was usually employed as a spy or warrior. Ninja.
Ninja. N-I-N-J-A. Ninja.
Anchovy. An anchovy is a small food fish used in sauces, appetizers, and as a garnish for salads. Anchovy.
Anchovy. A-N-C-H-O-V-I-E. Anchovy.
Hustle. When our teacher allows us to go to our lockers, he tells us to hustle back to our seats. Hustle.
Hustle. H-U-S-S-L-E. Hustle.
Mohair. The long, silky hair of the Angora goat gives us mohair. Mohair.
Mohair. M-O-H-A-R-E. Mohair.
Seltzer. Flavored and carbonated seltzer water has become a substitute for bottled spring water. Seltzer.
Seltzer. S-E-L-T-Z-E-R. Seltzer.
Would you like to spell it again?
Seltzer.
Same way you spelled it.
S-E-L-T-Z-E-R. Seltzer.
Scrabble. Because of the very dry conditions, deer and other wild animals will need to scrabble to find berries and other vegetation. Scrabble.
Scrabble. S-C-R-A-B-B-L-E.
Tomato or tomato. A tomato fresh from the vine is a definite summer treat. Tomato.
Tomato. T-O-M-A-T-O.
Miso. Miso is a food paste made from soybeans, rice, or barley and salt. Miso.
Miso. M-E-E-S-O. Miso.
Tragic. The wildfires followed by mudslides were tragic for so many. Tragic.
Tragic. T-R-A-J-E-C-T. Tragic.
Rotunda. Thousands paid tribute to President George H.W. Bush as his casket lay in state in Washington's Capitol Rotunda. Rotunda.
Rotunda. R-O-T-U-N-D-A. Rotunda.
Cameo. Grandma's ring is a cameo with a small raised carved design on a lower contrasting background. Cameo.
Cameo. C-A-M-E-O. Cameo.
Vanilla. Vanilla flavoring smells so good, but its taste is really bitter. Vanilla.
Vanilla. V-A-N-I-L-L-A. Vanilla.
Futon. When I visited my sister's first small apartment, I slept on a futon. Futon.
Futon. F-U-T-O-N. Futon.
Isobar. The very close isobar lines on the weather map show areas of similar barometric pressure in our region. Isobar.
Can I get the definition of the word?
Definition is lines on a weather map that show areas of similar barometric pressure in a region.
Can I have the place of the origin?
Language of origin is Greek.
I-C-O-B-A-R. Isobar.
Hector. From Greek mythology, we call a person a Hector who tries to intimidate, torment, or bully someone else. Hector.
Hector. H-E-C-T-O-R. Hector.
Newton. In science, a unit of force, but a Newton is a unit of force, but most of us know it as a strawberry or fig cookie. Newton.
Newton. N-U. E-T-O-N. Newton.
Spare ribs. Our whole family thinks that Grandpa's barbecued spare ribs are the best. Spare ribs.
Spare ribs. S-P-E-A-R-I-B-S. Spare ribs.
Repeat it, please, just as you spelled it.
Spare ribs. S-P-E-A-R-I-B-S. Spare ribs.
Bagel. Do you prefer a bagel or an English muffin? Bagel.
Bagel. B-A-G-E-L. Bagel.
Puma. A puma, also called a cougar, is a large, tawny brown cat, once widespread, but now extinct in many regions. Puma.
Kuma. C-U-M.
You're not hearing it correctly. The word is puma.
Oh. P-U-M-A. Puma.
Cosmetic. The Sephora cosmetic area is a part of the local J.C. Penney store. Cosmetic.
Cosmetic. C-O-S-M-E-T-I-C. Cosmetic.
Balcony. From the balcony, we can get an overview of where the hotel's gift shop, restaurant, information desk, and elevators are. Balcony.
Balcony. B-A-L-C-O-N-Y. Balcony.
Pretzel. Shoppers often enjoy a soft pretzel from Auntie Anne's as a favorite treat. Pretzel.
Pretzel. P-R-E-T-Z-E-L. Pretzel.
Alligator. Alligator Alley is a highway stretching across the Everglades in southern Florida from the Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic Ocean. Alligator.
Could you please provide the language of origin?
Alligator comes from Spanish.
Alligator. A-L-I-G-A-T-O-R. Alligator.
Canine. A dog is often referred to as a canine. Canine.
C-A-N-I-N-E. Canine? Yes.
I've got some down here. Thank you. Go ahead. Great job. Are you okay? Great job, Sue. Are we all set for round 3? Okay. Angelic. The preschoolers, asleep on their cots at nap time, looked so angelic. Angelic.
Angelic. A-N-G-L-I-C. Angelic.
Sultan. In the story of Aladdin, Jasmine was the daughter of the Sultan. Sultan.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Sultan.
Sultan. S-U-L-T-A-N. Sultan.
Corporal. The young soldier had advanced in rank from private to corporal. Corporal.
Corporal.
C-O-R-P-O-R-A-L. Corporal.
Liverwurst. At the deli counter, Mom bought liverwurst, ham, and turkey. Liverwurst.
Liverwurst. Liverwurst. Liverwurst.
Bruin. The Boston hockey team has the Bruin as its mascot. Bruin.
Bruin. B-R-U-O-N. Bruin.
Tycoon. A tycoon is a businessman of exceptional wealth. Tycoon.
Tycoon. Tycoon. Tycoon.
Chronic. Asthma might be considered a chronic illness, always present, but sometimes more troublesome than others. Chronic.
Chronic. C-H-R-O-N-I-C. Chronic.
Character. Mrs. Thomas asked us to choose one character from our reading and explain why we would like to meet him or her. Character.
Character. C-H-A-R-A-C-T-E-R. Character.
Geranium. From the geranium plants in our classroom, we have been able to observe and even do experiments to see plant growth and changes. Geranium.
Geranium. J-E-R-A-N-I-U-M.
Contraband. Contraband is goods or merchandise which cannot be possessed, imported, or exported. Contraband.
Contraband. C-O-N-T-R-I-B-A-N-D. Contraband.
Bonanza. The overwhelming success of the play was a bonanza for our drama club. Bonanza.
Bonanza. B-O-N-A-N-Z-A. Bonanza.
Cafeteria. In a cafeteria, diners can be served at a counter or serve themselves and take their food to a table to eat. Cafeteria.
Cafeteria. C-A-F-E-T-E-R-I-A. Cafeteria.
Muskrat. A muskrat is a rodent with a long, scaly tail, webbed hind feet, and dark brown glossy fur. Muskrat.
Muskrat. M-U-S-K-R-A-T. Muskrat.
Saxophone. Our concert featured several solos, among them my playing the saxophone. Saxophone.
Saxophone. S-A-X-A-P-H-O-N-E. Saxophone.
Beige. The beige slacks were a wise purchase. They could be worn with anything. Beige.
Beige. B A I G E. Beige.
apricot or apricot. The apricot bars won a blue ribbon at the fair. Apricot.
Apricot. A-P-R-I-C-O-T. Apricot.
Aquatic. Swimming, diving, and water polo are examples of aquatic sports. Aquatic.
Aquatic. A-Q-U-A-T-I-C. Aquatic.
Candidate. My sister wants to be a candidate for student council president. Candidate.
Candidate. C-A-N-D-I-D-A-T-E. Candidate.
Nasal. Mom said I had a nasal voice until I had my tonsils out. Nasal.
Can you repeat the word?
Nasal.
Nasal. N-A-S-A-L. Nasal.
Zenith. As I stand looking up at the sky, the spot directly over my head is the zenith or highest point. Zenith.
Can I have the definition?
Definition is a spot directly overhead or the highest point.
Can I have the language of origin?
Is Arabic.
Zenith. Z-E. N-Y-T-H. Zenith.
Pundit. A pundit is a commentator, a person who gives opinions, usually through the mass media. Pundit.
Pundit. P-U-N-I-T. Pundit.
Manicure. For my birthday, I asked Mom if 2 of my friends and I could get a manicure. Manicure.
Manicure. M-A-N-I-C-U-R-E. Manicure.
Ravel. When I saw the loose yarn on the blanket, I asked Grandma to weave it in so it would not ravel. Ravel.
Ravel. R-A-V-E-L. Ravel.
Daffodil. One of the earliest spring flowers is the daffodil. Daffodil.
Daffodil. D-A-F-F-O-D-I-L. Daffodil.
Caucus. Both Democrats and Republicans will choose their November candidates at a party caucus. Caucus.
Caucus. C-O-C-U-S. Caucus.
Hibachi. When our family goes camping, we often cook our food on a hibachi. Hibachi.
Can I have the language of origin?
Language of origin is Japanese.
Hibachi. H-I-B-A-C-H-I. Hibachi.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm is usually a comment that is funny to some but hurtful to others. Sarcasm.
Sarcasm. S-A-R-C-A-S-M. Sarcasm.
Plateau. For the last 2 weeks, the fire department fund drive seems to have leveled off or reached a plateau. Plateau.
Plateau. P-L-A-T-E-A-U.
Filament. A filament is a very long, thin strand, like a hair. Filament.
Filament. F-I-L-A-M-E-N-T. Filament.
Refugee. A person who flees to a foreign country to escape danger is a refugee.
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 Refugee. Refugee.
Asterisk. On the test, the words that we might not be familiar with were marked with an asterisk or a star. Asterisk.
Asterisk. ASTERISK. Asterisk.
Trauma or trauma. The doctor said that the hiker suffered trauma after spending the night on the mountain. Trauma.
Trauma. TRAMA. Trauma.
Mathematics or mathematics. When we say math, we are really referring to mathematics.
Mathematics. MATHEMATICS. Mathematics.
Malaria. Malaria, a serious disease transmitted by the bite of a certain mosquito, has been a problem for more than 100 years. Malaria.
Malaria. MALARIA. Malaria.
Sombrero. For his part in the play, Tim needed to wear a sombrero. Sombrero.
Sombrero. SOMBREO. Sombrero. Sombrero. SOMBREO. Sombrero.
Oregano. We sprinkled oregano and olive oil on the frozen pizza before putting it in the oven. Oregano.
Oregano.
Correction. Can you say it again, please?
Oregano.
ORGENIO?
Dynamic. The speaker's dynamic presentation kept the audience interested for more than an hour. Dynamic.
Dynamic. DIANAMIC. Dynamic.
Autopsy. The family wanted an autopsy to be performed after the father's sudden death. Autopsy.
Autopsy. OTOPSY. Autopsy.
Toboggan. With all of this winter's snow, we have used our sleds and toboggan at least once a week. Toboggan.
Toboggan. TOBOGGAN. Toboggan.
Diesel. Dad's tractor has a diesel engine, so it must use diesel fuel. Diesel.
DIESIL. Diesel.
Cindy, don't.
All right, how about another round of applause for our spellers? I was out with Scowl. Anybody with me? I had SK. That was it for me. It is now time for us to prepare to recognize the alternates from the school competitions in a special alternate recognition ceremony. I would like all the alternates to go to the back of the auditorium, or the top in this case, and collect there in the back of the room. Thank you. And at this time, the remaining spelling bee contestants will proceed to the written round of the contest.
Well, I don't know
The
either.
students will also be taking a brief break before continuing with the
They'll
oral
come back
bee.
on probably if they both
This
fall out.
process may last 45 minutes or more. All contestants who score 80% or higher in the written round will return for round 5.
But I think that child who is
The
spelling.
special recognition ceremony will begin as soon as the students are ready.
No, it's,
Please. No, you go ahead.
We have a quick change of plans. Will all the alternates come down the stairs and line up right outside this door for me? One of our arrangers isn't here and threw us off a little bit. So if you could come down and line up outside this door, that would be great.
If we're going to do them in alphabetical order, the rest of them are all in alphabetical order except for this one, because she came late.
Okay, I don't know this.
Hope they stay.
I pushed those chairs back so
Okay.
you guys can get a nice open space because of where somebody's going to fall off and break their
Yeah,
neck.
I'm with you there.
Okay.
It's all about safety. What's that?
No, they're all slowly coming down.
Jeff.
And then after, they can just go this way.
Yeah.
Right down the second row.
No, no.
I'll do my best. Well, I'll do my best to get them to do it.
Well, I suppose, yeah, we're going to be All right, we're going to continue with the alternate recognition ceremony. And I'm going to do my very best to pronounce these names correctly. So wish me luck. Sophia Bosley. There you go. It's okay. Thank you, Sophia. Good job. Harold Carter. Good job, Harold. Brianne Casey. Good job. Storm D'Ambro. Good job, sir. All right, bear with me. Sorry, Jared. Jared?
DeBaradinas?
You want to say that one?
DeBaradinas?
That's it.
Did I
Jared
say it right?
DeBaradinas.
Did we say it right? Oh.
Okay, good. Thank you. Alexander Egglesfield. Good job. Madison Fassett. Good job. Sophie Fiegel. Avery Finnegan.
Avery.
What?
Avery.
Avery, sorry. I tried.
Finnegan?
Avery?
Oh.
Avery? Congratulations. Chloe Frenier. Congratulations. Josiah Garand. Are we out of order? What's that? I've been told that you can contact us for a copy of the photos for all of you. Sophie Brankman Gibbs. Lola Greer. Garrett Gumlaw. Good job. Una Hall. Good job. Evan Calvitis. Joey Caslow. Forgive us. Peyton Lurkes. Lurkies. Lurkies. Good job, Peyton. Ryan Livermore. Claire Newell. Nicholas Parker. Keith Poulin. Good job. Raylan Provost. Jenna Randall. Congrats. Haley Sutphin. Cassidy Turek. Jalen Whitford. And last but not least, Kim Wojcik. Congrats.
She's here, but she's not registered. Who is it? Her last name is Sarah. Your flash didn't go off, but did it work?
Didn't go off again. Okay, okay. Come on out. You know what? If you say your name into this, I won't get it wrong. So how about you tell us your name?
Maya Simpson.
Maya Simpson, everyone. Congratulations. You want to take a
We will,
picture with her?
let's take a picture,
Good job.
and we will find your certificate and give it to your school, okay?
All right. Thank you, all of the alternates. Congratulations. And honestly, it's probably going to be another 30 minutes or so. The snack bar is open, so you know that. They do have basic snacks, hot dogs, things like that. So make yourself comfortable and rock on.
Pogrom. Peter's grandfather's family emigrated from Poland to escape the pogrom. Pogrom.
Pogrom. P-O-G-R-U-M. Pogrom.
Succotash. Mom explained that the succotash mixture of lima beans and corn is a dish that dates back to the early settlers. Succotash.
The language of origin.
Language of origin is New World.
Succotash. S-U-C-K-A-T-A-S-H. Succotash.
Origami. The children took their beautiful origami creations to decorate the windows of the nursing home. Origami.
Origami. O-R-I-G-A-M-I. Origami.
Piccolo. The band director decided that the flute section needed one more piccolo. Piccolo.
Piccolo. P-I-C-A-L-O. Piccolo.
Ominous. Since the sky looked ominous, we kayaked along the shoreline very close to camp. Ominous.
Repeat the word again.
Ominous.
Ominous. O-M-I-N-O-U-S. Ominous.
Parfait. After a light lunch, Kathy ordered a strawberry parfait for dessert. Parfait.
Parfait. P-A-R-F-A-I-T. Parfait.
Matinee. Our class attended a matinee performance of Pinocchio at the local theater. Matinee.
Matinee. M-A-T-I-N-E-E. Matinee.
Adjacent. Citizens of the two adjacent communities banded together to form a volunteer fire department. Adjacent.
Adjacent. A-D-J-A-C-E-N-T. Adjacent.
Simile. As he showed his finger and tearfully said, "It feels like a sliver," he had no idea that he had used a simile. Simile.
Simile. S-I-M-I-L-E. Simile.
Luau. Because our aunt and uncle were visiting from Hawaii, last summer's family reunion was modeled after a luau. Luau.
Luau. L-U-A-L. Luau. Luau. L-U-A-L. Luau.
Mercerize. Cloth manufacturers almost always mercerize cotton today. Mercerize.
Mercerize. M-E-R-C-E-R-I-Z-E. Mercerize.
Commissar. The commissar tried to explain that the citizens were helping the war effort. Commissar.
Commissar. C-O-M-M-I-S-S-A-R. Commissar.
Ocelot. The ocelot is an animal often seen in Aztec stone carvings. Ocelot.
Ocelot. O-C-E-L-O-T. Ocelot.
Sayonara. Keiko found it difficult to bid sayonara to her fellow athletes at the Olympics. Sayonara.
Sayonara. S-A-Y-O-N-A-R-A. Sayonara.
Hygiene. Martha said that she had started to study dental hygiene, and 8 years later was almost a dentist. Hygiene.
Hygiene. H-Y-G-I-E-N-E. Hygiene.
The two fourth graders need to have a spell off to determine who is going to be the fourth grade champion. So we have one on stage, and the second one is number 10 from the audience, I believe. Is that right? Okay. Number 10 will be the first speller because his number is first. And then and we're going to go to the green sheets. And we're going to start at number 57. Are we all set? And this determines the fourth grade winner. So just want to put your number back on so that you're official and all that. Good job. Okay? Your first word is humble. The basketball player was very humble about scoring 1,000 points, saying that it was the team play that contributed to his success. Humble.
Humble. H-U-M-B-L-E. Humble.
Just go stand back, and then you keep coming back and forth. Fiesta. Especially in Spain and Latin America, a fiesta is a celebration of a saint's day featuring parades, dances, and food. Fiesta.
Fiesta. F-I-E-S-T-A. Fiesta.
Confidence. As Jill practiced the piano, her skills improved, and she gained confidence in her ability. Confidence.
Confidence. C-O-N-F-I-D-E-N-C-E. Confidence.
Spectrum. The 90-year-old enjoyed a wide spectrum of interests, from golf to photography to travel. Spectrum.
Spectrum. S-P-R-E-C-T-R-U-M. Spectrum.
Now, number 10 has to spell one more word, right? Average. My second quarter average went up 4 points. Average.
Average. A-V-E-R-A-G-E. Average.
They're both leave, right? And the fourth grade champion leaves as well. Now we go back to the gray sheets. And continue with number 19. Number 29 and number 46, spellers for 6th grade, should not leave the auditorium. Okay, is that right? They're off stage, but did they leave? Number 29 and 46. Should we wait or should we proceed? Okay. All set? Okay. So we can go on, starting with number 19 on the gray sheet. All set? All set? Number 5 comes back up. Start round 6. Zephyr. The gentle zephyr was not sufficient to keep Adam's kite airborne. Zephyr.
Zephyr. Z-E-P-H-E-R. Zephyr.
Adamant. The parents were adamant that the boys could not get their driver's license until they had taken driver education. Adamant.
Adamant. A-D-A-M-A-N-T. Adamant.
Cilantro or cilantro. Cilantro is really the leaves of the herb coriander and is used as a flavoring in salads as well as chicken, fish, and Mexican dishes. Cilantro.
Cilantro. C-I-L-A-N-T-R-O. Cilantro.
Participant. Each spelling bee participant tonight has been a winner in his or her own school. Participant.
Participant. P-A-R-T-I-C-E-P-A-N-T. Participant.
Mirage. Terry spent much of the 3-hour car ride watching mirage after mirage from the passenger seat. Mirage.
Say the word again.
Mirage.
Definition.
Definition, it's an optical effect caused by layers of heat, especially on water. Mirage.
Language of origin.
Language of origin is French. Mirage.
Mirage. M-I-R-A-G-E. Mirage.
Dreidel. After presenting his report on traditions associated with Hanukkah, Evan gave each of his classmates a dreidel. Dreidel.
Dreidel. D-R-E-Y-D-E-L. Dreidel.
Fahrenheit. Nathan knew that it was hot outside, but he was astonished to learn that the temperature had reached 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. F-A-R-E-N-H-E-I-T. Fahrenheit.
Elite or elite. Only the most elite golfers were chosen for the district all-star team. Elite or elite?
Elite. E-L-I-T-E. Elite.
Rhetoric. Mitchell signed up for the required first-year course in rhetoric. Rhetoric.
Can you repeat the word?
Rhetoric.
Language of origin?
Language of origin is Greek.
Rhetoric. R-E-T-E-R-I-C-K. Rhetoric?
Hierarchy. Those in military service work to attain a higher rank in the hierarchy of their chosen branch. Hierarchy.
Hierarchy. H-I-E-R-A-R-C-H-Y. Hierarchy.
Patina or patina. Jenna prefers the soft patina of old silverware to the polished gleam of a new set. Patina or patina?
Patina. P-A-T-I-N-A. Patina.
Renegade. My 6-year-old renegade cousin was stopped before he tried to scamper up the down escalator. Renegade.
Renegade. R-E-N-E-G-A-D-E. Renegade.
Paprika. Mom uses paprika as a seasoning for roasted potatoes. Paprika.
Paprika. P-A-P-R-I-K-A. Paprika.
Crescent. Our teacher asked us to explain the difference between a full moon and a crescent moon. Crescent.
Crescent. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Crescent.
Sixth grade. We're going. You guys are going to go in order. You guys are going to go in order. We're going to the green sheet. The green sheet. No. I'm not sure we are. No. We're going to the pink sheet. I'm sorry. Pink. We're going to the pink sheets. And we're starting with number 41. Okay, these three young ladies are participating in a 6th grade spell-off. And you're going to go in the numbers 29, 35, 46, and then just go backward and we'll come back again. Okay, The word is expertise. The salesman in the paint department has the expertise needed to advise customers about the best kinds of paint for their project. Expertise or expertise.
Expertise. EXPERTIZE. Expertise.
Dejected. I did not feel well, so I was not dejected when I left the skating party early. Dejected.
Dejected. DEJECTED. Dejected.
Guitar. 2 or 3 boys in my class are learning to play the guitar. Guitar.
Guitar. GUITAR. Guitar.
Wiseacre. Although we joke around at home, Dad has warned us not to be a wiseacre at school. Wiseacre.
Wiseacre. WISEACRE. Wiseacre.
Filibuster. In Congress, the use of several lengthy speeches to delay or prevent action from being taken is called filibuster. Filibuster.
Filibuster. FILLIBUSTER. Filibuster.
So number 35, you need to spell one word correctly. And that word right now is quinine. Quinine is a medicine used to fight malaria as well as a bitter tonic. Quinine.
Quinine. QUAININE. Quinine.
So 46 comes back. Yes, 35 has to spell again. Right.
Okay.
Azure. A clear blue sky may be described as azure. Azure.
Azure. AGER. Azure.
Rehearse. We will rehearse for the musical every day after school. Rehearse.
Rehearse. REHEARSE. Rehearse.
Right. Now you stay right there. Pumpernickel. Do you like pumpernickel? A dark, coarse sourdough bread made of rye flour. Pumpernickel.
Will you please repeat the word?
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. PUMPERNICKEL. Pumpernickel.
Sixth grade winner, right. Number 46 is our 6th grade champion. Now we're back at the gray sheets. Num- We're starting with number 33. 33. Marzipan or marzipan. Marzipan is a candy made of crushed almonds, sugar, and egg whites. Marzipan or marzipan.
Marzipan. MARZIPAN. Marzipan.
Juggernaut. Sherman's armies moved like a juggernaut through the South. Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
Camouflage. The neighborhood boys always dress in camouflage when they play in the nearby woods. Camouflage.
Camouflage. C-A-M-O. U-F-L-A-G-E. Camouflage.
Samaritan. Rob thanked the Samaritan who helped him change his tire in the thunderstorm. Samaritan.
Samaritan. S-A-M-A-R-I-T-A-N. Samaritan.
Jacquemin. They recognized the cry of the jacquemin, but could not see the bird through the thick foliage. Jacquemar.
Jacquemar?
Jacquemar.
Could you give me the definition?
The definition is an iridescent green or bronze tropical bird with a long bill.
Can I have a language of origin?
Language of origin is New World.
Okay. Jacamar. Jacamar.
Precipice. The climbers stepped back from the precipice and continued their adventure on the mountain. Precipice.
Precipice. P-R-E-C-I-P-I-C-E. Precipice.
Chagrin. Pete tried to hide his chagrin when his younger brother defeated him in the chess game. Chagrin.
Chagrin. C-H-A-G-R-I-N. Chagrin.
Furlough. After basic training, the commander granted a 2-week furlough to all the soldiers in the company. Furlough.
Furlough. F-U-R-L-O-U-G-H. Furlough.
Anomaly. Kirsten felt that her friend's unkind comment was an anomaly and decided to ignore it. Anomaly.
Language of origin, please.
Language of origin is Greek.
Definition.
Definition, it's an irregularity or something that is not normal. Anomaly. Her unkind comment was an anomaly, so she ignored it.
A-N-O-L-E. Anomaly.
Did you misspell? No, you didn't misspell? Okay, come right up then. Amphibious. Justin named frogs, crocodiles, and beavers as 3 examples of amphibious animals. Amphibious.
Amphibious. A-M-P-H-I-B-I-O-U-S. Amphibious.
Karaoke. No one knew Dan had musical talent until he sang with the karaoke at the Fall Festival. Karaoke.
Karaoke. Karaoke. Karaoke.
Prosecute. Some cities do not prosecute jaywalkers because of the high court costs. Prosecute.
Prosecute. P-R-O-S-E-C-U-T-E. Prosecute.
Enthusiasm. Judges at the cheerleading competition rated enthusiasm and sportsmanship among the many qualities to be considered. Enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm. ENTHUSIASM. Enthusiasm.
Meticulous. The Army recruits soon learned that clean really meant meticulous or extremely attentive to the details of preparation. Meticulous.
Meticulous. MATICULOUS. Meticulous.
Corpuscle. A corpuscle is a living cell, as a red or white blood cell. Corpuscle.
Corpuscle. CORPUSSEL. Corpuscle.
Next speller, please. Gymkhana or gymkhana. A gymkhana is a meet featuring various sports contests. Gymkhana.
Gymkhana. G-Y-M-K-H-A-N-A. Gymkhana.
Barrage. After the fire, the family received a barrage of calls, notes, and donations. Barrage.
Barrage. B-A-R-R-A-G-E. Barrage.
Ready? Pasteurize. Dairies pasteurize milk before delivering it to stores. Pasteurize.
Pasteurize. P-A-S-T-E-U-R-I-Z-E. Pasteurize.
Maraschino or maraschino. Mandy asked the waitress to add a maraschino to her fudge brownie sundae. Maraschino or maraschino?
Language of origin, please.
Language of origin is Italian.
Maraschino. M-A-R-I-C-H-I-N-O. Maraschino.
Cynical. After listening to the promises of the get-rich-quick scheme, Todd was cynical and decided not to get involved. Cynical.
Definition.
Definition is distrustful or suspicious.
Language of origin.
Language of origin is Greek. Cynical.
Cynical. C-Y-N-I-C-A-L. Cynical.
Relevant. The attorney maintained that the information was relevant to the charges against his client. Relevant.
Relevant. R-E-L-E-V-A-N-T. Relevant.
Gradient. When my uncles built the ramp, they were very aware of the space they had, as well as the gradient or slope they could use. Gradient.
Gradient. G-R-A-D-I-E-N-T. Gradient.
Consensus. Committee members needed to reach a consensus before they reported back to the full membership. Consensus.
Consensus. C-O-N-S-E-N-S-U-S. Consensus.
Number 54 is our 7th grade winner. Dichotomy. Ancient philosophers often wrote of a dichotomy between reason and passion. Dichotomy.
Dichotomy. D-I-C-H-O-T-O-M-Y. Dichotomy.
Mihrab. A rich mosaic decorates the mihrab of the mosque that Mahmud attends. Mihrab.
Language of origin.
Language of origin is Arabic.
Definition.
Mihrab is a niche or a chamber or an alcove indicating direction of Mecca. Mihrab.
Mihrab. M I H-R-A-B. Mihrab.
Lieutenant. At the end of the movie, the young infantry hero was finally promoted to lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. L-I-E-U-T-E-N-A-N-T. Lieutenant.
Nemesis. As spring training gets underway, Yankee fans will wonder if their team can have a winning season against their old nemesis, the Red Sox. Nemesis.
Nemesis. N-E-M-E-S-I-S. Nemesis.
Segue or segue. The speaker will segue to a new topic in his presentation by telling a story. Segue.
Segue. S-E-G-U-E. Segue.
Number 13 is our 5th grade champion. Tsunami. The tsunami devastated the shores of 11 nations. Tsunami.
Tsunami. T-S-U-M-A. Collection. T-S-U-N-A-M-I. Tsunami.
Prosciutto. To make that recipe, we needed to buy prosciutto, which is a spiced Italian ham. Prosciutto.
Language of origin.
Language of origin is Italian.
Definition.
It's a spiced Italian ham. Prosciutto.
Repeat the word.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Right.
P-R-O-S-C-I-U-T-O. Prosciutto.
Rendezvous. The astronauts completed a rendezvous with the orbiting space station. Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. R-E-N-D-E-Z-V-O-U-S. Rendezvous.
Apostrophe. Where to put the apostrophe in a word is a common dilemma for students. Apostrophe.
Apostrophe. A-P-O-S-T-R-O-P-H-E. Apostrophe.
Chalupa or chalupa. Michael ordered a chalupa topped with refried beans. Chalupa.
Chalupa. C-H-A-L-U-P-A. Chalupa.
Narcissistic. Many people might remember Muhammad Ali's narcissistic claims. Narcissistic.
Narcissistic. N-A-R-C-I-S-S-I-S-T. Narcissistic.
As you spelled it, would you please repeat it?
Narcissistic. N-A-R-C-I-S-S-I-S-T. Narcissistic. Wait, collection. Can I say collection? Or did I say the word already?
I believe so.
Or
Can she say that?
oh, okay.
Okay.
So
You said the word as if you had. Susceptible. People who smoke are very susceptible to chronic bronchitis and emphysema. Susceptible.
Susceptible. S-U-S-C-E-P-T-I-B-L-E. Susceptible.
Surveillance. The prisoners of war were kept under strict surveillance. Surveillance.
Surveillance. S-U-R-V-E-I-L-L-A-N-C-E. Surveillance.
Mahout. A mahout is a keeper and driver of an elephant. Mahout.
Mahout. M-A-H-O-U-T. Mahout.
Menhaden or Manhattan. A shiny Manhattan flopped out of the bait bucket and onto Dean's boot. Manhattan or Menhaden?
Manhattan. M-E-N-H-A-D-E-N. Manhattan.
Ineligible. At Jason's school, student council members are ineligible to hold office for more than 2 years in a row. Ineligible.
Ineligible. I-N-E-L-I-G-I-B-L-E. Ineligible.
Macchiato. Mary Lou ordered a pumpkin muffin and a macchiato for breakfast. Macchiato.
Macchiato. M-A-C-H-I-A-D-O. Macchiato.
Okay. Number 37, you need to spell one more word to be the 8th grade champion. Obsequious. Marshall's obsequious attitude toward Mrs. Kirby doesn't fool her. Obsequious.
Obsequious. O-B-S-E-Q-U-I-O-U-S. Obsequious. Capricious or capricious. Because he is so capricious or unpredictable, he is a natural for the clown-like part in the play. Capricious or capricious.
Capricious. C-A-P-R-I-C-I-O-U-S. Capricious?
Gazpacho or gazpacho. Gazpacho is a spicy soup made from chopped raw vegetables and served cold. Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. G-A-Z-P-A-C-H-O. Gestapo. Gazpacho. Sorry.
Charismatic. Mr. Brown's charismatic teaching style inspired his students to put in extra effort on their assignments. Charismatic.
Charismatic. C-H-A-R-I-S-M-A-T-I-C. Charismatic?
Stanchion. The cow moved as if by habit into its own stanchion. Stanchion.
Language of origin, please.
Language of origin is French.
Stanchion. S-T-A-N-C-H-E-N. Stanchion.
Number 37. She just missed that one. Okay. So doesn't number 37 have to spell now? She just did spell word, but stanchion. Okay. Inoculate. Dr. Cooper knows that she will only be able to inoculate Frank if she bribes him with a lollipop. Inoculate.
Inoculate. I-N-O-C-C-U-L-A-T-E. Inoculate.
Okay, now come back. No.
That was that
you
right?
go back. 37 starts again. Colloquial. Our teacher reminds us that we should replace most colloquial or conversational language in our writing. Colloquial.
Colloquial. C-O-L-O-Q-U-I-A-L. Colloquial. Pernicious. Whether it is pernicious gossip or a pernicious disease, it can be very harmful to the victim. Pernicious.
Pernicious. P-E-R-N-I-C-I-O-U-S. Pernicious.
So, does she spell any more? She spells one more word then, right? Ghoul. A ghoul is one who shows a morbid interest in something shocking or repulsive. Ghoul.
Ghoul. Ghoul. Ghoul.
Congratulations.
You did a good job yourself.
At this time, I would like all of tonight's grade level winners to return to the stage.
Can you meet Jeff here, right?
So the way it works, okay, while they're returning, so at this time we will be presenting the awards to tonight's winners, and each grade level winner will receive a grade level trophy. The first runner-up will receive a redemption form for a Merriam-Webster Collegiate Dictionary, the 11th edition, donated by Merriam-Webster, a Valerie's Spelling Bee supplement, a 2018-2019 topical list animal words, and the first runner-up trophy. The grand champion, there we go. The grand champion will receive their grade level trophy, a Samuel Lewis Sugarman Award certificate for a 2019 U.S. Mint Proof set, a free one-year subscription to Britannica Online Premium, a one-year subscription to the Merriam-Webster Unabridged Online, a Valerie's Spelling Bee supplement, the 2018-2019 topical list animal words, and last but not least, the Grand Champion Trophy. Mr. Savage, would you please join us on stage? And Miss Terry Calabrese-Gray, will you join us as well? All right. The winners, as I read your names, please come forward and receive your award and have your picture taken. The grade 4 champion, Braden Armstrong, Mariah. The grade 5 champion, Jane Kimball, Westport Central School. The grade 6 champion, Scotland LeClaire, Northern Adirondack. The grade 7 champion, Stacy Alexis, Plattsburgh City Central School. Stacy. The grade 8 champion, Mallory Arnold, Willsboro Central School. We're going to wait for her to get all the way back to her seat. The first runner-up, number 37, Mallory Arnold, Willsboro Central School. And the grand champion, drum roll, everyone. Number 54, Stacy Alexis, Plattsburgh City School District. Before the winners leave the stage, I would like Mr. George Rock, Sales and Marketing Director of the Press Republican, and Mr. Larry Barcombe, President of the CVES Board, to join me in presenting the grand champion with a scholarship for expenses associated with participation in the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Oh, no. And once again, Stacy Alexis. All right, congratulations to all of our spellers and winners. So please remain on stage for pictures, and see you next year, everyone.
Congratulations.